I'm so glad we're doing this.
Yeah, thanks for asking me to. I was excited. I was
Yeah.
reading about what all you're doing, and it's so cool. Like, I love hearing stories like that and what you started just because no one else is doing it. And
Yeah.
hey, so
Yeah. I feel like you're kind of doing the same thing.
yes, no, exactly. So that's why I was like very intrigued by For the Ladies, and so that's
Oh,
awesome.
good. Okay, well, I first want to just like talk about you and your golf career. I was like trying to do a little research and I saw that you started playing golf around 12 years old.
Mhm.
Which, like some people would be like, that's late, which is funny.
I know, right? Yeah, so I kind of did everything growing up. Like I did um, dance and cheerleading and basketball and gymnastics. And then when I was I guess when I was 12 years old, I kind of got too tall for gymnastics. And my dad was like, why don't you try golf? So, and then, I mean, he had taken me to the course, every once in a while with my brothers, but I was never really that into it. And
Okay.
back then, there weren't a lot of girls playing either. So, I mean, I guess there were, but it's not, it was more something that the boys were doing or whatnot. So, I feel like a lot has changed today. So,
Yeah. Were you born and raised in Texas?
no, so I'm from Florida.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how did you end up then at TCU?
So just scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my ticket to Texas. I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, so I grew up well, I did live in Texas at one point when I was little, just for a few years, but I was
Okay.
born in Florida and raised in Florida. So,
Okay. And when did you kind of realize like you could play golf as a college sport?
um, I don't know. I guess that was kind of my motivation for it. Like I
Yeah.
knew like my dad played college baseball, my brothers did, like everyone in my family was very competitive, and so that was just kind of like I like really kind of why I wanted to pursue it in high school and like further my career that way.
Yeah. Yeah. And then were you just like, I want to go pro? Like, this is what I want to do?
Um, yeah, so I feel like that's kind of what I wanted to do the whole time. But then
Okay.
after my senior season at TCU, I was kind of like, I don't know, like didn't have the strongest finish my senior
Okay.
season. So I wasn't quite sure, like I thought that's the direction I wanted to go in, but golf has its ups and downs. And so um, I kind of had taken a year off from competitive golf, and
Oh,
I played my first tournament back was the Florida Women's Am, and I ended up
okay.
winning that. And that was like a huge confidence booster for me, just kind of like reassuring that this was the direction I wanted to go in. And so that's kind of, kind of put me back on that track.
That's amazing. And so you, this your rookie year on the Symetra tour?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
That I'm sure that was challenging given the life
yeah,
we're living right now.
yes, no kidding. It was definitely a weird year. Um, but I'm excited for next year, and hopefully, play more events, and hopefully things will be a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I think at the same time, and, I think everybody kind of has this like realization of, things aren't going as I planned, but I'm able to do other things. And one of those things for you has been played with heart, which is
Mhm.
awesome. I would love for you just to tell me like, where did the vision for it come from? Like, why did you decide to start it?
Yeah, so that is one thing I'm really thankful for this year. It has given me a lot of time to pour into it and to play with heart, because um, it like you would know, it is very time consuming, but it's something I'm really passionate about, and like I really enjoy doing it. And so, I mean, really the idea came to me after my freshman year at TCU, and
Okay.
I just had like, it was just, I don't know, I just had such an incredible freshman year, so much fun, and TCU was just like incredible. And so my coach was awesome, my teammates were all awesome. And so um, I was just like, I wish every girl had this opportunity, you know? And so
Yeah.
it kind of started then, but it was hard to really do anything with it because I'm
Yeah.
in college golf, going to school, da da da. So just I would put some time into it. Had one of my friends, or one of the girls that played on my team, she's a graphic designer, and so she made my logo. And so it's just like bits and pieces of it were put together. But then the past like 2 years, I'd say I've really put a lot more time into it, and it's really cool to see how it has grown just in the past like year, I guess. So,
Yeah. Yeah. And how does it, so tell people who don't know what Played with Heart is, like, how does it work?
so Played with Heart is, well, my mission is to help equip the next generation of girls golf with the essentials needed to play the game and bring to light the greater purpose found through the game of golf. And so I take new and gently used golf clothing, hats, shirts, even balls, clubs, really any golf gear, and I bundled up into cute little outfit sets and gift sets with matching bows and tags. And I give them to girls golf programs. And I've partnered with the LPGA girls golf program, and they're nationwide. And so I ship boxes or take them by hand when I'm playing and whatnot, and give them to the little girls.
It's so fun. I think that something a lot of people may not realize is like we can provide a lot of access to kids to play golf, but like a large part of it is like having the equipment and having things to wear. Like there's like one part of golf of like getting kids on a golf course, but there's this whole other side which you've tapped into of like we have to provide them what they need to play as well.
Yes, definitely. And so, um, yeah, so when I was little, like I always, if I had a cute golf outfit to play in, like that made me want to play golf more. And
Sure.
so, and I was always into matching bows and whatnot with my outfit. So that's kind of what inspired me with this was like, obviously an outfit won't provide a girl like the opportunity to play golf, but it, will, in a way, like, yeah, you don't have a golf shirt or whatnot. It's crazy because some of these programs are donated to like the women who run it are like these girls, the only golf shirts they own are their school uniforms. And
Mm,
or only collared shirts they own. And so
yeah.
it's cool to be able to give in that way. And, especially women or, these little girls, it kind of makes it more fun and cute, to have the whole outfit. It makes you feel like you belong on the golf course. So,
Totally. And that like continues throughout your life. Like I still want to look good and feel good when I'm playing golf. Like I want an outfit that like I would want to post on Instagram. Like it totally,
yes.
so I think it's fun to start them young. Where would you've had like such a fun year with it. Where would you like to see Played with Heart go?
I'm a very visionary person, and so I
Yeah.
have so many ideas, and it's kind of frustrating because my mind works a lot faster than I can actually, get these ideas going. But the I want to be able to provide or donate to programs all across the country, but then also like deeper into providing girls like even a scholarship at some point, having a Played with Heart scholarship, or having helping girls pay their way into tournaments through the junior
Sure.
circuit, because you can't play in college if you don't do the junior circuit, and everyone knows that is not cheap.
Yeah.
So just little things like that. Well, they're not little, they're they're essential parts of getting to the next level and playing in college or playing professionally. Um, but even more than that, just like um, inspiring girls to pour their heart into golf or whatever it may be, and then have the opportunity to experience all that this sport has to offer or whatever, and know that you're playing for a greater purpose than yourself. Because that's something I've, on each of the tags for Played with Heart, they have Colossians 3:23 on them, which says, whatever you do, work out with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters. And just goes, it is inspiring to me to remind me I'm not playing for myself. And so, that's, I want to inspire other girls that way.
That's great. Yeah. And if somebody who is listening wants to support Played with Heart, like what should they do if they have some clothes that they want to donate or anything like that?
Yeah, so they can contact me on my website, playedwithheart.com, or I guess that's the best way at this point. It has
Yeah.
it directs you to emailing me, and then kind of go from there. So.
Yeah. And everybody should follow at Played with Heart on Instagram. No, it's been really cool to see. I think I saw it because LPGA USGA Girls Golf posted it on their Instagram, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, I'm so glad that they shared it.
Thanks. No, I'm really excited about it. And I love the fact, like you were saying, like I love the fashion side of it, and like to feel, you look good, or feel good in a cute outfit when you're playing golf. And so I think that that's a good way to get girls more into it.
Yeah.
And then, the more you practice, and, it gets a lot more fun. So.
Perfect. Well, okay, so go to playedwithheart.com to reach you. The last thing that I always ask everyone when they come on the podcast, and this is kind of like different from what we've been talking about, but what advice would you have for girls who are maybe like just out of college, who want to pick up golf? What advice would you have for them?
I would say it's like just keep going with it, and I feel like the more time you put into it, the more fun it gets. Like the more you see yourself progressing, and because it's such a fun social thing, like it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be done competitively. It can be done just for fun, to go out with your girlfriends or with guys or whatever. That's what's so neat about the sport of golf. And so I say just keep plugging away at it.
Love that. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming on. Good luck with your next year on the Symetra Tour. I hope it
Thank
goes
you.
well. And yeah, I'm excited. We need to think of ways to maybe at like all four of the ladies events, we like collect items for Played with Heart.
Yes.
That'd be
No,
something we can do.
that would be super fun. Yeah, I know there's a
Yeah.
way we can collaborate.
Yes, definitely.